right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we got the four-man setup yet again. It's not Andy this time. It's Josh. We're gonna give the floor to Josh right now, so he can let everybody know who he is, who he likes, so we can tell about his takes, which ones are biased or not. So yeah, we've known Josh since the mud, 7th grade, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, me, I've known him since like
Longer.
3rd.
Yeah.
I knew who he was. I didn't know him.
You knew of him.
Yeah, I knew of him.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Let's give Joshua a warm round of applause. Welcome here. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's more than what Andy got, so that's how we rank Josh.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Because he's Asian. I don't like Asians.
Just kidding. Andy does not get offended at the Asian jokes. He's known Rail since kindergarten, so it's all right.
Yeah, we roast each other.
I did just wanted some dog and cat.
For real.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Josh. Go ahead and let everybody know what you do, where you're from, what teams you like, and Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. Come from Santa Fe, same as these guys. Go to school in Las Cruces for New Mexico State and sports medicine. I am a Cowboys fan, just like Daniel.
Oh yeah.
Gay.
I am a Lakers
Pretty
fan.
gay.
And I am an Atlanta Braves fan.
Those are all gay except for the Braves.
Are you a Lakers fan or are you a LeBron fan?
Both.
Yeah.
Uh,
Josh, are we rocking with the Lions?
Rocking with Atlanta.
Yeah, rocking with Atlanta. All right. Josh also likes the Big O.
Yep.
So we'll be talking about that later. Well, we kind of did our predictions last week, but
Yeah, I did him a week early.
some of us did our homework on the matchups themselves. Some of us didn't. Looking at Daniel. I'm just kidding, Rail.
Yeah, for real, it's been a busy week, so I didn't have
I know. Rail's been promoted, so maybe he
Hopefully,
can afford to keep betting with Ev and losing money. So
of course.
all right, let's
I am your dad in betting.
Fuck me.
for real.
When was the last time I owed
Bro,
you money?
I actually need to pull up the notes and we'll just keep track
Yeah.
versus each other as far as betting goes.
Yeah, he ain't nobody's dad. He's just I get caught in the moment and I make dumb bets that I shouldn't make. So
Yeah.
So you
after
get,
the bet,
so you
I'm
get
like,
sunned.
Like Sunday.
there. Okay, that was a reasonable bet, but there's some bets like I'm like, okay, I shouldn't have bet.
For real.
Like
Or-
Zeke going for 1,000 yards.
Yeah,
He bet
that was-
me
That was dumb. That was
$100
way before the season started, though. I was just on a high.
That was
horse.
like a month. It was
He-
like in
he
August.
thought it was 2015 Zeke
Yeah.
coming out of college.
I wish.
Fat Eddie
was wrong.
Lacy Zeke.
Yeah.
so.
Shout out Rico Daldo though. He's pretty good.
He's been balling.
Dude.
Trying to hide from JT.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're not getting genty. You're winning too much.
Winning too much, and we even talked about it a little bit at the gym with our other friend. Y'all just don't make good decisions in the first round. In later rounds, y'all make some better draft decisions, but no. So that's actually not where we're going to start today. We're actually going to start with the matchup that we talked about last week. Philly got the best of us. Since Ev, his team won, he gets the first say his thoughts and his reactions on the game.
Kind of want to take my headphones off.
Yeah,
for
we're
this.
gonna just mentally check out for a little bit. Just kidding, Ev.
Nah,
Go ahead and go on about it. Go on about your shit.
Yeah. It was two teams of dominant, physical. The way they win is dominant and physical. We out physicaled them, basically, and I think the Steelers weren't prepared for that. I really think they were, not doubting us because I know they think we're a good team, but like I think they were going to be like more like tougher than us and play bully ball against us, but it's Philly, no one could play bully ball against us. And what about my QB1? Let's talk about that. Rayo hates me right now, but
yeah.
Stephen A. Smith from Wish.
Yeah,
White Stephen A. Smith.
for real. Like, that whole week, man, it was pissing me off because they were saying everything about this drama between him and AJ Brown. And what does he do? They're saying he can't throw. Oh my gosh, when he's proved he could throw so many times in his career. It's a very beautiful sight. He has a very good deep ball. Anyways, fucking Josh. Anyways, don't ever doubt a top 5 QB again.
I'm gonna doubt him all the time.
Don't interrupt Ed while he's glazing.
Yeah.
He's in the zone.
Yeah, how dare you? But this man went for 125.0 passer rating, 290 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown, and like 40 yards rushing against a top 3 defense in the league.
So in other words, he's the next coming of Tom Brady. For Ev.
Tom Brady couldn't run like Jalen Hurts runs.
For real.
But look who has 7 rings.
we're not
That's the dumbest argument you could ever.
we're not arguing with Tom Brady and Jalen.
I know we're not,
Hurts,
but the
you
way you're talking
retard.
about him, man.
Yeah, he's top 5, and everyone doubts on him. He said,
Daniel, can you name 5 better quarterbacks than Jalen Hurts?
Probably.
let's see,
Dude,
name him.
Carry on. We'll get
But-
to this at the end. I
But
need time to think about it. Go ahead.
anyways, yeah,
This
they
year,
were,
Daniel, not like
Oh.
this
oh,
year.
No, I really need to think about that.
yeah,
Go
they were doubting my man. But what I love about Jalen Hurts is what he said in his press conference. He was like, doesn't mean just because we don't do it doesn't mean we're not good at doing it. Like he's a winner. That's all he does is win. 3 straight seasons of winning records, going to the playoffs. I know last year wasn't the best thing, but he's a winner, and he just keeps proving it. Every time someone doubts on him, he shows up to the plate, which I love about him. He might not be the flashiest player. He might not be a rocket arm, but he wins more than most quarterbacks do.
Bro, I agree with that. I
Uh,
was falling asleep at the glazing. So,
Ev's not real.
no, I said you. I said he's man.
But yeah, it was a great game. We dominated the Steelers. Devontae Smith had a game as well. Our defense is the best in the league. I truly believe that. And
I had also had a friend who said that he called you delusional because he said the Eagles don't have the best O line in the league.
All right, that was
who does
that
then?
was a funny text.
That's what I'm saying.
Who told you this?
That Bears fan Max, the one that said Jalen
says the one.
Johnson.
Yeah, says the one that says Jalen Johnson's the best corner in the league. But anyways, yes. What did he say? I was wrong on.
He said he's all Ev's delusional. Say fuck. What did he say? I sent it to somebody. I sent it to the group chat, I think. But yeah, he's like, who Ev is on something today, thinking that the Eagles have the best O line in the league.
I want you to DM me. Well, follow me on Instagram. I might not follow you back because you're a delusional man. But I want you to DM me 3 different O-lines that are better than us. And then I would be like, okay, but you can't because we're top 2 and we're not 2.
The Lions have a pretty good O line.
Yeah. Okay. So let's
No, we're not.
let's compare them. Panay Sewell or Lane Johnson.
Panay Sewell.
Yes.
That-
yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Landon Dickerson or who's the other dude?
Look it up. Sorry. I know we know ball, but we're not gonna be knowing the Lions starting right guard.
Yeah.
So our apologies to all our diehard Lion O-line fans out there.
Oh, Dance. No, that's
Dan Skipper is the left tackle.
yeah. Oh wait, no, Mulata or Taylor Decker.
Ooh, I like Taylor Decker.
You rather have him over Mulata?
Yeah,
Mulata's the highest graded O lineman out of the whole league,
I
right?
like Taylor Decker.
Okay.
It's because their best pass rusher is always on Lane Johnson.
And then center Frank Ragnow or Cam Jurgens.
Frank Ragnar doesn't fuck up the snaps as much as Jurgens does.
That was one game, bro.
One game. No, it's been multiple snaps
When?
this season.
Name him.
It happened. It happened in the game.
No.
We had one. Yeah, it was like a high snap, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
could
and one
happen.
of them, there was one that bounced off of Hurts'
Yeah,
chest.
Yeah.
but he caught it. It doesn't matter. We're talking about pass blocking, not snapping.
Still a bad. You're comparing the lines. When you go to the center, it depends on who can get the ball there the best.
Mhm.
And then, I can't believe you think Panay Sewell is better than Lane Johnson. But anyways, I think we have a better O-line. Lander Dickerson or Glasgow or whatever his name is.
Glasgow is really good. I fuck with Glasgow.
So
I think
it's
it's
Landon
split. I really
Dickerson.
think it's split, in my opinion.
I
I think it's like 1A, 1B.
think we have the better O-line.
You know, that's your opinion, and y'all have been playing really good, so it's not a bad take.
Uh,
But what else? So you can hop off a little bit.
okay, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to preface this by saying there was bad officiating, but it's not the reason we lost the game. It's not the reason we lost. We lost because, one, Najee fumbled when we could have tied it up. We were driving down the field. We had a chance to tie it up. Had a little bit of momentum going into half, a little bit, right? And that's sometimes all you need is a little bit of momentum, right? But we get a touchdown taken off the board because of Darnell Washington just blocking Darius Slay, right? And apparently the ref
Just
said,
blocking.
just blocking. He didn't pick him up and body slam him.
Dude, you pushed him out of bounds when the play was over.
He took him in between the shoulders
Out of bounds. You
and
can't
drove
do that.
and drove him out of, and he drove him out of the play.
To the fucking stance. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you
If the play was dead.
The play was dead when I think if we roll back the clip, when the
Yeah.
whistle was blown to see where he was at.
Yeah, because he was out of bounds.
And they were far
play was
away from
dead.
the play, so they might have not heard the whistle. But that's not besides the point.
And
I don't
that's so
think that was-
unnecessary.
One, I don't think that was the flag they threw. They threw the flag when he retaliated. But all I'm going to say is, not only did Darius Slay threw 2 punches, so did Quinyon Mitchell, and no flag gets called at all. And then we get 2 flags called on us for reacting to 2 of our guys getting punched in the face.
Yes, don't throw Darius Slay out of bounds.
Don't
That easy.
punch. You're not supposed to punch. That should have been 2 ejections right there.
I get where Trey's coming from because they pushed him out of bounds, but they didn't fucking body slam him.
They didn't body
Yes,
slam him.
He pushed him
not-
into
it's
the
not-
fucking stance.
Yeah,
dude.
but
Pushed
it's not
him
like
into
that
the,
game.
but he didn't pick him up, body slam him. He didn't yank him by the face mask. He
And
didn't
Darius
pull
Slay is
him.
like
It's-
fucking 6 foot.
It's not like
And-
that. It's not like that game where he got thrown into the stand. I mean, into like the bench. I think that was like
That's the same thing, Rail.
he didn't get thrown.
He didn't get thrown. He just got
Just
blocked.
got pushed.
No,
He
he
lit-
didn't get thrown against the Saints either. It was the same thing. I watched the game.
No, he went flying and he hit the fucking bench.
No, the only
He
time
stayed
that
down.
no,
Pull up the clip.
he always stays
Well-
down. Darius Slay always gets hurt.
He didn't even go down.
We're gonna pull the clip for y'all, and we're gonna insert it here.
This is obviously this play ended at the 4 on the sideline with Harris going out of bounds, but a lot of jaw in there, and then everyone gets involved. Looks like Mitchell's in there, but how about the start of it? That's what we didn't see.
Look at that. He's got him. He's got the little guy, and he's got him on skates.
So y'all can
Yeah.
give your own reaction on it, because he literally had him as 2 former football players and linemen taught how to block. He did the exact thing you're supposed to do. Right here, right by the shoulder pad, under the shoulder pad.
Mhm.
You take him by the chest plate and you drive him.
Yeah, it's like they
out
grabbed
of
him by
the
the
play.
helmet or by the neck.
He didn't grab him by the helmet. He didn't go like that. He didn't pull him, right?
He didn't drag him to the ground.
He didn't drag him to the ground. He literally just blocked him into the wall.
Yeah.
Should he have probably done that? No. Is that a
Yeah.
flag? No.
Yes, it is because you did it out of bounds when the play was dead.
The play was dead. He didn't.
They may not.
Hey,
have
They
called
didn't
that,
call
though.
the play dead, and then he kept going. He was already there by the time they
Hey,
called the play
hey,
dead.
shh. I'm pulling it up right now.
All right, don't put it with sound so we don't mess up the audio. But
You're copyrighted.
sorry, NFL. We don't care.
Yeah, we do. I don't have money.
We just get
Pay no
taken down.
sues.
We just get a letter from the NFL. to cease
get
and
sued.
desist.
As a lineman, you go until
You go until somebody tells you to stop.
You go
Until what?
until
until what?
Until you hear the whistle, or
yeah.
you can't go anymore.
Yeah, and according to you,
And both of them were true.
Yeah.
At a stadium, do you think how far they were from the play? Do you think they're hearing a whistle?
yeah, especially in the loudest stadium.
Yeah, you think they're hearing a whistle?
Yeah. There you go. I forgot the quotes.
So yeah, let's pull it up.
More.
Look, blocking him straight in. What's the
Yeah.
problem?
He
What's
was-
the-
he was
So the
holding
play
him.
was
Threw him out of
behind him, right?
bounds.
He was
The play,
holding-
the play was behind him, right?
Play was behind him. He did his job.
He
He did his job.
Yeah, he was holding him away
He
from
can't
him.
see. He can't see.
But look at the play's dead right there.
Okay.
And look at him.
How is he supposed to know? He's not by the play.
Because
He,
what?
He can't see. He's going this
That
way. and the
was so
play's behind him.
unnecessary.
Really?
But
Are you guys
hey,
retarded?
no, it's not-
Let me ask you a question. Do you really think he's looking to see where the end zone ends? To
No.
See?
You know what he's-
Look, there's the line. Let me get my hands off of him.
No, you know what he's
Should've.
thinking?
You should have.
Smart football.
Yeah, but what if Najee doesn't go out of bounds and breaks it, and Darnell stops? It stops blocking him, and then Darius Slay makes a tackle
Dude,
at like the 2-yard
He
line.
got tackled in the end when they were in the end zone.
Bro, what I'm
that
saying is his job is to clear a path for Najee to score. So if Najee
Oh yeah,
had
because we
cleared,
just fucking scored touchdowns out of bounds. Oh, I
No.
forgot about that.
No,
bro,
but
his
you-
job on the assignment is to take Darius
Yes.
Slay out of the play.
Yes.
Because if Najee breaks through, if he breaks through at the beginning of the play, that's
Darius
that's
Slay
the
is a
hole.
fucking twig. All he had to do was hold him.
Which was what he was doing.
This is a 6'8".
Which is what he was doing.
Just pushing him out of bounds, you fucking idiot.
He was holding him.
Yeah, but just don't get bitched by a freak. You're in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, get
like,
bigger than
what, he's a
that.
twig?
6'8",
You're
360-pound tight end?
You're professional players. You're gonna try to go and dominate the other team as best as
Oh
you
my
can.
God, I'm not going to talk this. Oh,
Bro,
all y'all are
you're,
dumbasses.
you're telling me you're just
Losing
gonna
the
stand there like
argument.
that.
We don't
If
talk about
it happened
you're gonna just
another
stand there.
way, if it happened the other way, I would say, yeah, that was a dirty play.
It wasn't a dirty play. He didn't pick him up, slam him. He literally just blocked him until he couldn't anymore.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You either
To
hear
the
the whistle
fucking
or you
And
go
then-
until you can't.
Right? And then what happened? Darius Slay
There-
got salty and threw 2 punches, which
Yeah,
should have been
I would have
flagged,
too.
and ejections. Should have been ejections.
That was
You
so
can't punch.
unnecessary. Was it unnecessary?
Was the
Yes, but
punching?
there was
Yes,
no-
was
there was-
unnecessary.
No, blocking him out of bounds. You're a football guy. I know you do it, but since it's your team, you're being delusional.
No,
Really?
Ev,
Because
Ev,
when I
Ev,
when I played, I was told to go either put him in the ground or take him out of the play. What do
Yeah,
you do?
you're not gonna
Take
look
him
to-
out of the play, and I don't look back and see, oh, Najee's out of bounds. No, because in the moment you don't know that. Your job is literally told on this play.
Yeah.
You take
But-
Darius Slay out.
But you should be like, oh, I'm out of bounds. I should stop blocking.
That's
He
what-
just
that's what
keeps
he's trying to
blocking.
say.
He
You don't
probably
know if
didn't
you're out
even
of
see him.
bounds. If
He
you're
probably
looking
didn't
at
even
each
see
other
him.
in the face, you're not going to know if you're out of bounds.
You're
or not.
locked in, like right here. The only thing you're seeing is their eyes and their helmet.
Yeah.
That's it. You're not seeing anything in the background.
Or
I
below
guarantee
you.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, and then he kept once he hit the wall. That's when Darius Slay started throwing hands, and then that's when he kept going because he's getting punched at.
Yeah,
And then
I've done that.
and then no. And then why does Quenyon Mitchell come in and freaking
because
throw
he's
two more
pro-
punches?
because he's protecting his vet.
Yeah, throwing
There was
two
no
punches.
intent to hurt him in that.
There was no intent. There was nothing dirty about it.
Yes,
He
there
didn't
was.
pick, no, he,
Yes,
no,
there
we're
was.
not. He didn't pick him up. He didn't fucking grab him in.
It was
Just because
just
you don't pick him up doesn't mean it's not a dirty
He didn't
play.
grab him in a way with intent to hurt him.
I'm gonna ask you a question. This play also happened in a movie. Was that dirty during the Blindside movie where he takes him out of bounds? No, it's not. It's not dirty in a movie. It's not dirty in real life. It's not dirty. I've seen it happen in real life on the field. It's not dirty.
It
He
can.
didn't-
It can be.
It can be if he picks him up and starts yanking him down
Or grabs him the wrong
grabs
way.
him the
Yeah.
face mask.
Anyways, they called it against you.
Yeah.
Cry.
So
Cry about it.
first one, right? And then Jalen Carter punching
They
Connor
called
Hayward in the
that,
head.
though.
No, they called it. They said it was after the punt. If you look, he hadn't punted the ball yet. He did not. He had the ball still in his hands.
Here's the punt.
And they called it on the return. And I'm like, bro, it happened before the punt. So that's a missed call, which gives us a first down instead of us having to punt it, and then you guys run out
Miss
the game.
calls out of. You should have stopped us. Don't blame that shit on us. You should have not have us get a 10-minute drive, a 22 play drive, right?
That's not the point.
Yes,
the point
it
is that we never should have had to punt in the first place
Yes, you should have.
because the flag
That's what happened.
should have been called
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
on. No, yeah, it's a missed call that changes the outcomes of games. That's the problem we've been having all this year, and I really didn't have much to say about it because it hasn't happened to my team yet. But now that it happened to my team, I'm like, okay, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
And fuck
Well,
every Chiefs fan for being on the benefiting side of every single bad call. That's just a side note. But that's two plays. And I'm just saying that it's not the reason we lost. It just, didn't help. It didn't help at all. It just added more. It just added more for us to try and come back off of. Right? Because we scored a touchdown on the Darnell block, right? It's what? We had 3 at that point? No, we had to settle for 3. It's 6-3 or
No, it's
7-3.
3-0.
Well, no. If we scored a touchdown, it
would
would have been 7-3.
Yeah.
And then on that one, right, we're down 2 scores. We get that 15 yards.
But
we're on
bro,
the 30.
you're
All I'm saying is that if they had gone the call right, the game is different. If it's just called correctly.
but at the same time, you would never know, one, because it didn't get called, and two, you weren't playing good offense against us.
Bro,
So how do you know it was
That's a
ideally?
big factor. That's a big factor because the Eagles have 400 yards to your guys is not even 200.
Yeah.
okay? But that means because
And?
we had to give the ball to you guys.
You didn't do anything against our defense.
You
At
can't
all.
you can't win a game not getting 200 yards.
No, that's what I'm saying
Getting
is that
outgained by fucking 300 yards, and you're
Yes.
complaining about the
Yes.
refs.
yeah, the 2 major calls that shifted the game. Right?
At what point of the time was that at?
The punt.
The punt.
The punt
both,
was-
both of them, Washington and the punt.
Washington was in the first quarter.
Okay, so that doesn't really change the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It just changed starting momentum.
7-3
You still-
versus 3-3 is a drastic
Well,
change.
how do you know
You-
you would score?
you have
Did
3 quarters.
Najee score that we didn't know about?
You have 3 quarters to still try to win the football game.
No, but the chances are higher.
Is
The
it?
chances are, if we score a touchdown
Because
versus
the
kick a
ball
field
on
Because
goal,
they had Cooper, Jalen Hurts fumbled. You didn't do anything.
Exactly.
okay. What's your point there?
Because how do you know you're gonna score?
I didn't say we were going to
You
score.
basically said that.
No.
Yes.
Getting the ball on the 40-yard line versus having the ball inside the 10 is different.
We fumbled twice in our territory, and you found out to get 3 points.
Yes.
How do you defend that?
I'm not defending it.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. How am I defending that?
Because you're saying, oh, if we didn't get these flags. We could have scored.
Really, you put the offense inside the 10, and the chances of scoring a touchdown versus
Najee
a
would
field
probably
goal,
fumbled.
he did later in the game, which is
Yeah, we
that's the reason. That is where it all.
So that's
went to
that.
shit.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Being
No,
delusional. You're acting like this bad.
it's not delusional.
You.
Just because it hasn't happened to you yet, when it happens to you and then you start bitching,
I
I'll
would
pull
be-
the clip.
Okay,
I'll
and
pull
I'm
it.
gonna be like, okay, the refs call it. What can I do?
No.
Yes.
I'm just
Because I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying is that the call wasn't made correctly. The call was not made correctly
Okay.
on the
cool.
Jalen Carter and on the Darnell Washington.
Okay,
It
cool.
wasn't made correctly, right? So how are you supposed to win a football game when the team officiating can't even get penalties correct?
But you're
Right.
complaining about 2 plays, but you got outgained.
The
by
most
300
important
yards.
plays.
You know how you win a football game? You get more than 200 yards
Thank you.
or
Josh.
200 yards. You guys weren't even at 200 yards. You had 150 some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had 193 total in the whole game.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if one drive doesn't stall,
Your highlight play in the offense was Russell Wilson underthrowing a flea flicker, which was completed, but then the next play,
Nothing.
Najee fumbled.
the Najee fumble really just was like it was bad from the jump, but the Najee fumble really just put the icing on the cake because I know once the Darnell thing happened and we ended up only having to kick a field goal because it was after the play, which means the down counted and the 15 yards. I was just like, yeah, there's no way,
Oh yeah, and
and there's no way that you can win by doing
Uh,
stupid shit.
and
And there was more penalties that we had that were penalties that were stupid and that were ridiculous, and then also not being able to stop a third down. How the hell is a professional team let a team go 80 yards in the last 10 minutes of the game on 22 plays?
Now you know how fucking Cowboy fans feel with fucking 30 penalties a game.
Facts.
yeah, but oh yeah, just for anyone who says that the Steelers are frauds, they're not. They just went into a good team.
No,
They
yeah,
lost to a
and
good
the
team.
Eagles are a good
Yeah.
team, man.
Yeah.
And I knew that Jalen Hurts was gonna pick on whoever wasn't.
What was
doubled.
disrespectful in the front in the beginning of the game? You said let Jalen throw.
Man, I'm like, let him throw because we're gonna try and stop the run. I'm like, if he's gonna beat us, beat him with his arm, and it's what he did. It's what he did. So
Good players do.
Yeah,
that's
Not
yeah,
even good elite players do.
that's what
That's what you're in the NFL for, and that's what you get paid all that money for.
that's what like. All right, they're
I
gonna
bet you
stack the
Dak
box.
wouldn't have done that.
Again, like you said, shoulda, coulda, woulda. We never know. We can't again.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
But you know,
What's your opinion on Dak?
I think that
get rid of him. Get rid of
This
him.
is a safe zone. You can be honest.
no,
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
but
kind of.
getting rid of him is hard because you'd have to have the QB backup already, and honestly, I don't think we do.
Trey Lance.
Rush or Lance, because Lance is. It goes both ways. You can say Trey Lance hasn't had the opportunity, but then he gets the opportunity and it just shits the bed.
There's
Yeah,
not
but
even-
y'all's line is so bad.
within the NFL.
But he's the NFL and a playmaker, right? Like when he was at San Francisco, they're like, oh, this dude's good. He's a playmaker. He can get out of the pocket. He can make plays, right?
I mean, that's what they said. He didn't really
Exactly.
do it.
And then they give him a chance to prove it, and he doesn't prove it.
If Darnold doesn't re-sign with the Vikings,
Yeah.
I could see the Cowboys going for him.
Again.
And right now, he's probably having one of the better seasons than Dak has
Yeah.
had.
Anyway, back off the Dak hating, like steering it back. I'm just gonna say
I thought you said back off.
no, not back off.
like,
No, I'm
that's
all
all
for
fuck-
the Dak.
That's all fucked up. I'm not doing that.
I'm just saying
I'm like-
we'll steer it back because there's always time for Dak slander. But just to finish off, the Eagles, I didn't think we were gonna win big. All right, we had to play a near perfect game. We didn't. You know, not having George Pickens, really is basically saying
Your
the Eagles,
offense is buns
I know.
without him.
Yeah, I've watched it. I'm just saying is that the Eagles are like, all right, y'all are gonna probably have to run the ball, so we'll stack them in the box. We'll trust our really good secondary and man coverage against Van Jefferson and fucking Ben Skowronek, and then Calvin Austin in the slot. But Calvin Austin's a dog.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it doesn't. The fact that we lost is just makes me a little salty just because Ev is an Eagle fan. If Ev wasn't an Eagle fan, I'd be like, because I just said, I'm like, it's a non-conference loss. Doesn't
Banner makes everything worse.
it doesn't
I do.
it doesn't mess
But
us up
because
as
you
far as the
fuckers talk
playoffs,
So much shit.
Yeah, so do you.
right? It didn't really mess us up in the playoffs because it was a long shot for us to get the 1 seed anyway, right? And all we got to do is win on Saturday. We clinched the division. So that's what I think a little bit of the team was focused on
No.
looking forward.
How are you gonna feel if you don't win Saturday?
If we don't win
Then you
Saturday,
go-
we
and
just
then
have to
you-
win out and we win the
Then
division.
you go.
Who do
and
you play
play
Saturday?
Kansas City
We
too.
we play. We don't play in Kansas City.
Yeah,
It's in-
No, I'm
I
saying you go play. You play them.
I'm not scared of Kansas City. I'm on a tier list. I was like, as far as to play, it was the Eagles, the Ravens, and the Chiefs.
How can you not be scared of Kansas City? The fucking black
They
man
don't-
is crazy.
They don't. No, they're not gonna have. Oh, they might have Patrick Mahomes.
They
He's been a
might.
full- he's
Playing
been,
on
he's been a full
Saturday.
participant
Is he?
in practice.
Yeah, he got cleared to play.
It's gonna be the same thing.
They
They're
put like some juices in him. I
yeah,
Yeah.
they're you saw it, when was it last year when they put in like shots or whatever in the ankle and
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
in the Super
was the
Bowl.
yeah, and he just his ankle was hurt. He went out and he came out and he was running like he was the fastest player ever.
All I'm just gonna say is
I
that
know.
he also has to play on a short week, though.
Yeah, but
Just even though we do,
So do you,
ankle injury on a short week is way different than like something like a shoulder injury on a short week. Like an ankle injury, you got to be on it and he's the
yeah,
quarterback.
these dudes have
I
$2
saw
million
this.
treatment though.
I know, but it's still a short week, and I think he's not gonna be mobile on Wednesday. But we're not focused on Wednesday yet.
I saw this kind of interesting stat with the Ravens and the Steelers. You've never beat Lamar Jackson in Baltimore with fans in their own stadium.
That's a very cherry picked stat.
That I just saw
Like
like
hella cherry.
because the only you haven't played Lamar in 21 or 22 because he was hurt.
No, we played him in 21.
Not in
Not in Baltimore.
Yeah, not in Baltimore. In Baltimore.
In Baltimore,
Yeah, you.
With
The only
fans.
time you
With
played him
fans.
In
against
Baltimore.
you. The only time you played against him was in 2020 with no fans.
pull it up, pull up the 2021 because I remember it was the last
Taylor
game of the
Huntley.
season. Oh,
Yeah,
he was he hurt or they didn't play because
they
they
didn't
couldn't.
play him. They didn't play him because
They
already-
could. Yeah, they missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's why. Because I was like, I remember I went to the game in Pittsburgh and we played him.
Yeah.
I remember that we ended up playing them week 18.
So that's
Yeah,
that's a very cherry pick stat, but at the same time, it makes you question like, can you actually beat him in Baltimore?
Yeah, that's true.
Did we not win that game? The one we got a pick six on him. What year was that? Fuck, 2022. That was
I
when
just- I
Robert
just checked
Spillane
22.
got a
That
pick
was-
six.
It was you guys lost that game. That's one I just looked up.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say, going in, GP's not playing, so I'm already a little scared. They have their best run defense in the league. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah,
Nah,
dude.
you-
Not gonna lie, your offense is very bland when George Pickens isn't in there.
And it's
Call him Duran.
yeah.
And also, too, this is about the time of season that we predicted the Steelers could potentially be going down.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
true. It's true. I'm not even
you
trying to-
have
I'm
the
not even trying to be
hardest
funny.
10. You have the hardest 10
Yeah,
days.
you talk
of
so
all
much
time.
shit in the beginning of the season, saying that you were going to do all this damage, and yeah, you did. You went through the first few weeks and won the games you should have won. But now that you start playing the harder teams, which is what we predicted to happen, is happening.
No, what I said earlier is that these are all games that we can win, and we have a hard ass schedule after we play the Commanders. So we need to be at least at 7-2 or 8-1, and we were. That's what I expected, and I said I'm
You
like,
did actually call that.
No, I remember.
but for your predictions, Ravens or Steelers?
Ravens or Steelers? It's in Baltimore.
Lamar's healthy, right?
Give me
Yeah.
the Ravens, bro.
Yeah, the Ravens are
Ravens.
just too.
just keep down on us, baby. That's what y'all said the first matchup. So
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
definitely am.
oh
After I
my
lost
God.
$50 from your fucking bum ass team on Sunday.
it's because you bet on us, you bitch. Every time you bet, your team loses.
All right, Ev, let's bet the rest of the season. So
That's who you guys play on Saturday. Is
Yeah,
Baltimore?
we play Baltimore on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, you guys are coming off a loss and
We're coming off.
you're struggling. You have injuries, and Baltimore usually kind of turns it up at the end of the season, most likely.
I got the Ravens
And Derrick
I know
Henry's
y'all
just
do.
too much.
Give me the
It's
Ravens
all
by
good.
10.
It's all
by
good.
10.
Give me 10.
That's crazy. I think it's gonna be a.
I love
Lamar
it.
does not play good against Pittsburgh.
Nope.
Yeah, that's true.
Give me
They,
10.
they didn't even fucking score a touchdown against them the first play.
and we still
But-
won.
I say it's a very low scoring game, like you predicted with the Eagles and Ravens. I mean Eagles and Steelers, but I think it's gonna be like 20-15, not score like always.
5 points.
It's all good, man. Just remember. I don't know
And
if
then
we're
you
gonna.
got the Chiefs, man. That's fucking brutal.
I know.
Yeah.
That's just brutal, man.
And then who do you play after that?
The Bengals.
Oh, that's not a
fucking
cakewalk either, man. They have a good offense.
They do, but
He's playing by then.
no, he will. He's playing on Christmas.
Because
I know he's gonna
what are
be
you
playing on
guys
Christmas.
10-4 right now?
10-4.
You gotta go 1-1 against
Yeah.
these two teams,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, we already have the division. As long as we don't get the 4 seed,
Dude, if
or as long as we
I
don't
I
drop.
think you're underestimating the Saturday game.
No, I'm not underestimating it at all. I'm just like this, I know it's a must-win game. I'm just saying is, I'm fine. I'm also kind of fine with the 5 seed. I wouldn't like it because I'd like to have a home playoff game and not have to play Kansas City on the road.
What seed are you wanting?
Just-
The second seed?
What?
What seed are you wanting?
I want it. The 3 seed is perfect. The 3 seed is perfect.
Yeah.
Ideally, the 2. It's basically you're playing the Chargers, the Broncos.
That's going to be a crazy outcome.
Before
because they're
the Eagles game, he wanted the 1 seed.
No, not anymore because the Ravens.
not anymore.
I think the Ravens would dog walk the Texans and then they would play the 1 seed.
No, that Broncos and Chargers is going to be interesting because they just keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
Stealing the,
They're playing right now, but I think the
The
Broncos
Broncos
right
are
now are
up.
the 6 seed.
I think it's 21-17, I think. I just checked.
I got Denver.
I
winning
had
that game.
Denver.
You,
I
I
think
think I picked.
Uh,
Fuck, I don't remember who I picked.
21-13
Is it 21-13
Broncos.
still?
Right now?
halftime or almost halftime or
I think it was
after?
the end of the second. I mean, close to the end of
It's
the
the
second.
third.
Already?
already.
Halftime's over?
Yeah,
Yeah, crazy.
12 minutes left.
So, I'm just saying, the 5 seed wouldn't be terrible because I wouldn't mind playing the Texans in a dome,
Yeah.
right, with no weather to be like an implication. But then you'd have to go to Kansas City, because dude, just Mahomes on a bye in the playoffs is just a different breed. No matter how bad the
The
season.
Chiefs on a
Well,
bye.
And then-
a different breed.
But ideally, the 3 seed, ideally the 2 seed. Wouldn't mind the 3 seed if we drop to the 4 seed, because then we would have to play the Ravens if we had the 4 seed. The way it would work, that's just tough.
what is it
Hard.
called? Now that we're making predictions for Week 16,
Well, I was just gonna say, did y'all? I think.
who do the Cowboys play?
Bucks.
It'll be the Bucks on
Oh,
Sunday Night
Sunday
Football.
night.
Monday night.
Oh
Just
my
gonna be there.
god,
That's
Baby
gonna be a 35-16 game Bucks.
I
Yeah,
think
give me the Bucks.
But,
Mike Evans goes for like $150 and 2 tuds.
yeah.
what I think about that game is, Bucks offense is gonna go off because of our defensive injuries.
Do you have them winning?
The Bucks?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be there, so obviously I'm gonna say the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm 1-0 in my take the over of the week
Actually,
because I told everybody take the over on Jamar Chase against Cowboys. Give me Mike Evans over against.
What is his line? Do you
Cowboys.
know?
give me the
I
Bucks.
think it's like 76. I
Oh,
could look.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, I can't. My phone's on there.
Give me the Bucks, and I'm just saying that because every time it seems like I picked against Dallas, they win.
Courtesy of sleeper.
Are you gonna pick them on the polls?
Not courtesy of sleeper.
No, I think
Courtesy of bet.us.
no. But I'm just saying. Remember last week on the podcast, I said Carolina was gonna beat us. That didn't happen.
No shit.
But I'm just saying maybe I need to start picking against my.
Hold
team.
on, guys. He's predicting, the Panthers, their come up.
He's finally. That's your first W prediction in what since like week 1?
For me, it is because we won.
Uh,
No, wait, no. I'm not. I'm
remember
saying.
you beat the Browns and you thought
No,
you
it was my
God.
verbal pick. I didn't actually pick them on Pool Host.
Oh, are you
You
picking
remember
Dallas?
Huh? I picked
picking
Dallas every
Dallas?
game of the season. I think. And it's just because me being a fan.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to have reality.
His over is so free on Josh's app that it doesn't even have a part. Like, it doesn't even have
You've
a line.
picked the Eagles in every fucking game of the
Go
season.
to US.
It's got to bet MGM.
Yeah, but I was actually like 50-50 on the Bucks because we just don't play good against the Bucks.
For real. Would you be scared if y'all saw the Bucks in the playoffs?
No.
No.
What about the Seahawks?
Oh yeah, we need that.
We need the Seahawks.
We need
I-
that.
The
Courtesy
thing
of
about the Seahawks is we haven't beat them since 2008. I've had some tough years.
Damn, we were 4 years old.
Yeah, like
Damn, Unks.
that's fucking crazy.
Crazy work.
Like, but at the same time, I'm not scared of them. They're ass.
What was it?
So
that place.
Oh, bet.us.
I'm gonna say I am a little nervous for the Commander Eagle game.
That's not it.
Just go to ESPN.
What?
I was gonna pull out your nickname, but I don't know. But
Oh, if the Commanders beat the Eagles this week,
yeah, we'll bring.
on the next pod we will call Ev his nickname that y'all would have to wait for because
Yeah.
we'll give you something to look forward to. I think we're gonna record one on Monday, so we can get some fresh reactions to the weekend slate and
I'm cool with Monday.
and it'll be our Christmas, so we'll be Christmas themed a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably not. I don't think y'all
Ezra-
wear Christmas sweaters
Ev's gonna be dressed as the Grinch.
and it's all green.
Yes.
No, I don't wear Christmas sweaters.
No,
No.
I feel
Yeah.
like
The only reason why I'm nervous about the Eagle Commander game is it's in Washington, and
Yeah.
we've won 10 straight. We're bound to lose one, and if it's one, the Commanders aren't bad. So I hope it's then instead of the playoffs.
or in the Cowboys in Week 18. Because if y'all win the Super Bowl, then
Week
they'll be like, we beat the
17.
Super Bowl champs. Shut up.
No, I'd rather.
Now we're playing when we play the Cowboys next week. It's we're wearing our Cali greens. Ain't no way we're gonna lose.
Y'all are wearing the
Yeah.
Cali. Oh, it's over. It's
Yeah.
wrap. Are we watching it together,
Of course.
bruh? Daniel's notorious for being a bitch and not letting us watch the
Yeah.
Cowboys games with them.
But he'll watch any other game with us,
He'll watch
especially our team.
I don't have to come. I don't
Is
give a
your-
fuck. I'm not just at home.
gay.
I don't need to come. Don't invite me. I don't give a fuck.
You're
Done.
just such a bitch. Why are you doing that now? Because you know you like to come.
Huh?
You know you like
Hey,
to
yo.
come.
I don't mind it. Of course, I come.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I don't mind coming. I mean, I
Bro,
don't
you
give a
just
fuck. I
say
don't
that
need to
because
watch
you're
the
trying to
games.
defend yourself,
Is-
not
is-
being a puss.
He enjoyed coming when up until last January.
I just
Yeah,
like
when
I
he
just
left
like,
at halftime.
Yeah,
You should
I-
have a story about that.
We'll have a story time on the next one.
No.
No, I just.
He did too.
No.
And he
No.
took the Dr.
No,
Peppers.
I just like.
I bought those Dr. Peppers. I'm taking
Yeah, I
them.
should have taken the Pepsis last week.
All right, Mike
No,
Evans.
hold on real quick. I just like watching the games alone with my family. I don't need you fucking nagging in my ear while I'm trying to enjoy the game with my family.
But doesn't your mom nag you on your ear?
No.
For real.
What the fuck with my family?
Why does Dak
nag? They're
suck
fucking
so bad?
Cowboy
Oh,
fans.
we all think.
Yeah, see, I don't need that in my fucking household.
What?
I'm trying to watch the game.
What?
You
Why does
fucking
Dak suck
stupid
so
fucking
bad?
Comments.
Oh, I mean, it's just observations.
Well, you can stay at your own house and keep your observations.
We'll just
there.
blow up your phone.
No,
Yes.
my phone goes on do not disturb for games.
No, it doesn't.
You want to bet?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I
actually,
didn't
yeah,
think
because
so.
you'll lose.
No.
So yeah, Mike Evans actually doesn't have a line. So if you find
No,
a
he does,
site
he does,
where
he does.
he does
It starts at 60 plus at minus 250.
minus 250 for 60 plus, double it.
Yeah, I'll double that.
He probably will, honestly, but
Trayvon Diggs is out.
yeah.
Receptions, give me 14 of them.
The only way that we have a chance of winning this game is if our offense can keep up.
What are you guys gonna say if we win?
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
No, what are you?
I really hope you do win. I don't want you to get Genty. I don't want to deal with that.
Oh,
So I-
now I
Huh?
want to lose then. I
Well,
just want
Jerry's not
whatever
gonna
it is
draft
that's gonna
Genty anyway,
piss
so
you
it
off.
doesn't matter.
Who's he gonna draft then?
Huh?
He's gonna draft some shit O lineman or shit D tackle that went
No,
way too high.
no. We need I need them to win. I hope you win. You have no hope in the playoffs, so might as well do it.
For real.
Nah, maybe
Even
I
if
do
you
hope
would-
we lose then, just to piss him off.
Yeah, if
If
I
we do get Genty.
Y'all aren't gonna get Genty though.
I don't think you are. You've
I put
already have
$100
too
If
much
you don't
on
think
wins.
we're, then what the fuck you worried for?
Because I think you already have too much wins. But I hope you stack them up more so you could fucking be out of the running.
For real.
I'm all for good players, but I'm also a dude that because I played sports my whole life. I'm always do the best you can, not tank.
Yeah.
I'm a big no for tanking. Win as much games as you can,
That's
and
the way the players
and
are.
keep
too. They're not gonna
momentum
fucking
going.
tank their
these
season.
guys don't want to lose. They want to win.
Yeah.
They want to make playoffs and
I don't know.
Yeah.
and go.
There are some players that don't. Did you see Tua's interview?
Yeah, but none of them are gonna come on and say that.
After the loss, they said some of those guys are already planning a trip to Mexico or whatever.
Yeah, no. What is it called? You can't do that. I think that
Yeah.
Doug Peterson did that in 2020 when we lost and they fired him. So
Exactly.
I mean, who'd y'all get in the first round?
Huh?
Who'd y'all get in the draft after?
after
What was that? 2020.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
So I
Well-
mean,
Well, we traded up with the Cowboys and they got Micah Parsons, so it was like a win-win.
it was
Yeah,
a mutual.
I love.
Loving from heaven.
Thank you for
I
letting.
mean,
us-
is
because-
Devontae Smith a better one because he won the Heisman? He's kind of cooking.
Yeah, you know, if we never traded up to him, he would have went to the Giants because they were already calling him.
What?
but we fucked him
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. One thing I don't like about Devontae Smith is how skinny he is.
For real,
Like,
Bo's
he's
gonna-
sucking.
Gets rocked every fucking play.
every play.
And he
bro.
gets up every play.
He's
That's
good with
what
it.
I
I don't know how, bro. I'd be dead.
well,
if
except
he
the one
can-
against the Saints.
Yeah. If he can put on some more
Well, that was-
muscle and build up some weight, then
I think his
He's so
metabolism
good
is
either
just
way.
too- It's too
Yeah.
fast, man. I feel like
He's so good either way, bro.
Yeah.
I love Devontae Smith. That's one of my favorite
you
players.
guys don't really need him too because you have AJ Brown as your muscle man.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
watching him
exactly.
in college.
So
Like AJ Brown's the more physical one. You know, the Devontae Smith is the more savvy one.
Speaking of receivers, how good is CeeDee Lamb?
He's pretty good.
He's good.
Like he's okay.
I'm not even being a wise ass.
Oh, you're not being a wise ass?
No, I'm not.
Top 3
I'm just saying now that he hit his
Yes.
1,000.
this season. He's top 3.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think me and
It's
Ever
crazy.
talking about
Like,
it.
Yeah.
I'm not being a meat writer. It's genuinely crazy.
How he got it
How he
with
got
his
it without
without
his
Dak.
I think
quarterback.
the biggest factor is he's still at 1,000 yards with not having Dak most of the season.
And he didn't attend training camps,
Yeah.
which we thought was going to be. I mean, it was a problem.
Yeah.
It was a problem
We
until
all
Dak
know he's a
started.
top 5 receiver.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
He's
What are
like
you
I
guys'
said
thoughts on it?
with
Being
Hurts.
a wise ass.
He's an elite player doing elite things in the
Exactly.
highest level of
But at least
professional football.
I'm a fan that could give players their flowers. You can't even give AJ Brown his flowers.
Why can't you
Maybe
give
if
AJ
fucking
Brown?
hopped off it, I could.
You always you hop off. You don't hop off of CeeDee Lamb.
It's
I
the only
don't ever
thing.
fucking glaze
It's the only
CeeDee
thing
Lamb.
he has. Ev.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't ever fucking.
I'd rather have you lose 0 games.
If you could pull up a time that I glazed CeeDee Lamb, then I'll give it to you.
Let's roll the clip.
Yeah.
Roll it. You every time in the podcast you say you're gonna roll your clips, and when I go watch the podcast, there's no fucking clips to be watched.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we
Because I
don't
couldn't
mention
find
the
it.
Cowboys that much. They're ass, but if they were doing good,
The fuck you mean you don't mention the Cowboys that much? That's all you fucking talk about.
We just mentioned Dak and how.
yeah,
he's
we
ass.
just mentioned that.
you do both.
When?
We were just fucking talking about the Cowboys and Bucks.
Well, that's
Because
the
you
thing.
asked.
You asked,
We
No,
said we were on the
he asked
or he asked.
Yeah,
Josh.
What?
for the Bucks.
So fucking.
Because I said, who do you guys play? And then you're like, the Bucks. And then I was like, oh, okay. What's your prediction?
Yeah.
That's all I asked.
That is true.
Yeah.
So if we go combine all.
Look,
the
man, we're
Cowboys
not
clips-
trying to hate on CeeDee Lamb is really good.
Yeah, CD's top 5. I like CD Lamb. I'm not even gonna lie. I like CD Lamb.
Ev wishes they had him.
No,
No.
we have AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. We're fine.
I wish.
Ev almost killed himself draft night.
Yeah,
No.
I did. Yeah. Howie, I love you, but
And when we got
Jalen Rager still lives in my nightmares. But
Good.
Y'all could have had Devontae Smith and
Right.
Justin Jefferson.
Taco Charlton lives in mine, so.
Fuck it. Talk.
But
Taco
the
Charles.
crazy part is I have a funny story about that draft, dude. That draft was crazy. Anyways, so we were gonna trade up with the Falcons because they had the 16th pick and the Cowboys had the 17th pick
Yeah.
to get CD Lamb. But what happened was the Falcons wanted our second round pick,
Which ended up being.
which ended up being Jalen Hurts. So it all worked out. Because if we would have gotten that and we would have gotten CD, I would be like, bet. But
You're like.
You don't have your franchise quarterback.
yeah, exactly. Because
I mean, you also would have had Carson Wentz. Imagine Carson Wentz with CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, exactly. But
It's like that's like the Eagles. It's like a fork down a road, but the road is still kind of bright.
yeah, like that's a crazy what if. But
I have a question too, Evander. You're on such a high horse with the Eagles right now that you don't see any flaws in them. What if you don't achieve the goals that you expect?
I think this is a
What-
very disappointing season.
What more?
Is it Super Bowl or bust?
What
Oh,
more?
it's definitely Super Bowl or bust.
What more could you ask for, or what more could you possibly want?
Nothing really. If like I said, the NFL is win now or you're not gonna win for a long
So
time.
if you don't exceed your expectations, you'll shut the fuck up.
what?
Damn.
Damn, that was
Damn.
aggressive.
I'm
know.
just asking.
Straight to
No,
the point.
because we still have a good team, but at the same time, like we if any year is our year, it's this year.
I think this is kind of how it plays. Me and Ev have been comparing our players on our championship level teams. I think this year's Eagles is this year. Was the last year's Boston Celtics. So stacked and injury. No. Look, injuries. Right. Pop off my championship team.
You know what this dude said yesterday?
When was the last time the
what did he
Lakers
say?
won a
You
know
real
what he said?
shit
What did he
with
say?
fans in attendance?
We're at Target, and this homie looks at the NBA 2K25 thing, and he's I might have to buy it. My dad's on there.
I didn't say my dad.
Yeah.
I said my light skin.
We knew it.
king.
Your light skinned daddy. Yeah.
That means
Yeah, that's
fucking
what he-
daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I said king.
No, you probably didn't.
I can't say anything.
The
I call
same
Jalen
shit.
Hurts my light skin king. So
King
and
is
are
a
they
ruler.
both criticized by the media for just doing their jobs every day?
they are.
I
They are.
still think I hate Charlie talking about Tatum more than I do.
Tatum-
That's because
Tatum
Tatum's
hard to
won a
say.
ring, man. And all I'm saying is to finish the
I kind
comparison.
of hate Charlie in the summer when they're during the NBA playoffs. Not gonna lie.
and
Yeah.
I'm
or
just gonna-
mid-season.
I'm just gonna say it's a very accurate comparison.
Yeah.
Stacked team, winning games, going on long streaks of wins, putting up high points, and then a little bit of injury in the conference that they're playing in. Right, you're pretty much like as long as you don't fuck up, you're getting the 1 seed.
Yeah.
And you probably have an easier path to playoffs because y'all would play. I really could see the Bucks kind of upsetting the Giant or not the Giant, the Vikings, like in that 4-5 matchup.
Yeah.
I could see it. So y'all would
But
have like an easier path to the.
We
to the
we gotta
shit.
Notice how he
we
switched
gotta
from Tatum?
stop disrespecting the Vikings though. They have
Notice how he
a.
switch from Tatum.
If we lose one game and they beat the Lions, they're the 1 seed.
I know
They're 12-2. Like
they are.
I don't really like the Vikings, but like no one talks about them. It's kind of
No.
crazy.
They're a very quiet team.
Yeah, they're the most quiet 12-2 team I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my life.
For real.
It's,
But
it's kind of scary.
I go a long way.
any
yeah,
team.
it might.
I think they could. Well, because if they beat the Bucks, they play either the Lions or the Eagles.
yeah,
Or if
but
they could get the
I
1
don't,
seed
I don't
too,
see
so.
Darnold coming into Philly. Maybe Detroit because it's a dome, but Philly, fucking probably like 10-degree weather. He ain't gonna beat us.
Yeah.
Vikings pull some Some crazy shit. I'm gonna have to go party with Brian and Anthony.
pull some of that '08 Giants magic.
But
Which I'll remember about the
It
Giants.
just
But-
depends on who gets hot at the right time. Like
does.
whose
It's
offense
anybody.
is rolling. It
I mean, it's not like baseball like that because
It's-
baseball's
It
like
can be though.
you
it's
get hot
not
at the
okay.
right
So baseball playoffs, you kind of have to play perfect games.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying is
not-
that like a team
yeah.
could get hot in September and ride that wave to a championship. We've
Exactly.
seen it, but
That's
I
what you
just
do in the
don't think that
NFL.
happens in the NFL because
does.
And I was gonna say this earlier in the NFL, you obviously like every game you want to play perfect, but in the NFL at this time you have to play near perfect with maybe 1 or 2 mistakes. 2 being the most, and 2 might
Well-
still screw you over.
the thing about the NFL playoffs is you can't have a bad game, bro.
Exactly.
Once
That's
you have a
That's
bad
what
game,
he's saying.
it's gotta be near perfect with, like I said, maybe
Yeah.
most two mess ups, and one of them has to be like low faulty. They can't like,
For,
screw you over
–
in a big situation.
But anyway, going back to what he says is, excuse me, I saw a TikTok where they asked this white boy, I don't know who he is. I'm glad I don't. He said that if you put Baker Mayfield on the Eagles, they're doing the same thing. That's a fucking crazy thing to say. It's so untrue.
for real.
We would with Baker Mayfield, we would be a 9-win team, right? Not 9.
8 win?
Would probably like 8-win team, like in the whole season. Because Jalen Hurts just fits our offense so well. And what I love about Kellen Moore is I know you have your opinion about Kellen Moore is, but he
Screw that guy.
adjusted. He didn't adjust. He didn't have the players adjust to his offense. He adjusted to what they're good at.
Yeah, for real.
Uh,
I think it's run it until basically run it until it's less than a 4-yard carry, and then just
yeah,
play action that or read option.
uh,
Jalen Hurts had a nasty read option against T.J. Watt
oh, I know.
because he had
That shit
one
was-
where he gave it to
Yeah.
Barkley and T.J. Watt lit him up. So I think
Yeah.
Kellen Moore realized it, and then he's like, all right, he pulled it,
Yeah.
and bro, T.J. Watt was stuck in the mud, bro. And I
Yeah.
saw that and I was like, oh, he's gone, and he
Yeah.
went for like 30 yards.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy how having a good play caller, can really change a team.
Are you done with the Kellen Moore hate? Because he's been fantastic this year.
All I'm gonna say is I would hope he'd be able to fucking do something with the fucking best running back in the league.
And a top 5 wide receiver in the league.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
And a top
That goes
another top 15 receiver.
Yeah.
Devontae
top
Smith
yeah,
top 15
yeah,
receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Top
yes.
12.
Oh, I'm asking Daniel.
what?
Is
Oh.
Devontae Smith a top 15 receiver in the league? Can you name
Top 15? Yeah, I'll give it to him.
top 12?
Maybe.
It,
Yeah,
that's opinion.
that-
That's opinion based right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kinda, that's
Depends
kinda
who you throw
pushing it.
in. But it
Well-
goes to when you said what did you say earlier? What
Kellen Moore? Misplay
Yeah,
call?
yeah, yeah. You he adapted to the players on the Eagles team.
Yeah.
And the last 3 years with the Cowboys, he decided to still run his own shit that wasn't working.
Mhm.
Exactly. But, that comes with maturity.
Yeah.
You live
He
and you
lost
learn.
his job because of it. So he was
Exactly.
probably like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have a big head. Which, it
I mean, I
takes a
can-
lot
Well,
of.
and he kind of had the right to have that big
Yeah,
head
but-
just because of those first 2 years where we're like as Cowboy
exactly.
fans, we'd watch our team and we're like, holy shit, we're putting up fucking 50 points a game.
Exactly. Dak Prescott had his best season with Kellen Moore.
Exactly.
And I told him that before the season. He's like, no, he didn't.
I didn't say no, he didn't. I just said that. I don't remember what I said.
It wasn't
was
because
not-
of
I did
Kellen
not-
Moore, bro.
No.
I did not go that route.
I'm just
bro.
kidding.
Yeah, but then he was like, wait until he fucks you guys.
For real.
Hasn't
We haven't
done
seen it
yet.
happen yet.
Well,
Has
yeah,
it
'cause
done
it
yet?
didn't happen for the Cowboys until fucking, 3 years later?
But he's not wrong when he says it's kind of hard to not have success with the players you have.
It's
you
like
just, you just got to install the right stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
if Kellen Moore
yeah,
wasn't having success with those players, I don't know what the fuck I don't even know what I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd be gone.
But at the same time, like,
I mean, Ben Johnson couldn't do it with that squad.
but it does help when you have
Not Ben Johnson, Brian
it-
Johnson.
for real. It does help when you have a best top 2 O-line in the league, and the best
Correct.
wide receiver duo,
That's what I'm saying. They're helping Kellen
and,
Moore
and
out and helping
the best
him look
running
good.
back, and a top 5 quarterback in
Yeah.
the league.
All right. So,
So
and I'm gonna give a little bit of a light to Max here, the slightly delusional Bears fan. Let's talk about the Bears and what's really gonna be going forward for them. I just don't.
Caleb
not a
Willams
whole lot.
not it.
He's not it.
He's not it.
Thank
and I've
you.
said that
Oh,
since the
I know.
beginning of the season.
I don't know, Josh, if you've seen past episodes, but Ev has a special place in his heart for Caleb
Yeah,
Williams.
he whips it out and puts
Preach,
it on the desk.
preach.
For him.
well, one, you can't succeed with bad coaching.
That's true.
2, Caleb Williams is a good quarterback.
Okay.
Y'all don't see it.
Okay. But I'm just gonna say this right now: Caleb Williams is gonna finish with a team that's better than last year's Bear teams with less wins than the Bears with Justin Fields last year.
But dude, you can't fire your offense coordinator, your head coach, and expect to win. You know that derails a season.
But
They were 4-2. That Commanders game kind of fucked up their head, I guess, because after that they haven't won since.
No.
You know, and Caleb Williams has been playing good. I haven't seen Bear game Daniel or Josh, but he has been playing good. His stats are good. He's gonna be fine. Eventually he's gonna find his stride.
So what do you have to say to Charlie then? Because you just called me and Josh out, but Charlie's watched the Bears games and he still has the same opinion that me and Josh do.
I didn't say the same
Doesn't-
opinion.
no.
Oh, you
I
don't-
think
no.
he's gonna be. I just don't think he's gonna be as successful as Ev thinks.
No,
He's in the
I'm
wrong
not gonna say
place.
he was gonna win fucking.
No,
5
I know.
rings.
I'm just saying no, but like the standard, what you were saying that he's gonna do, I just
Yeah,
didn't agree with it.
He's still
I
gonna go to
fucking
that.
me and you agreed on the same thing two episodes ago.
He's in the wrong
he's
You
place
just
asked?
right now.
said no that that you don't think he's gonna achieve the goals that Ev has.
That's what I just said. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm like,
know.
and he's agreeing
Yeah,
with
but-
me.
No,
What's
so what
the
fuck's
problem?
different? No, nothing. I'm just saying, what the fuck's the
But
difference between me and
You
you?
don't like him
he's
because he paints his nails.
Yeah, exactly. You just
Oh.
think of that because he's fruity. You have no football-based opinion.
I agreed with everything he said last fucking.
Oh yeah,
the
you
last
just agreed
podcast.
because he was hating on him.
Huh?
I wasn't hating.
You only agreed to him because he was hating on him.
He literally.
You didn't have nothing to back up.
What he said 2 episodes ago is exactly what he.
But
just
you
said
didn't
right
have
now.
nothing to back up.
Oh, but now he does 2 episodes later.
I'm saying you idiot. You said you agreed to him, but yeah, sure, you agreed with him. But
Yeah,
did you
I-
have anything?
I guarantee.
Or did you have to hop on his back?
I guarantee you, if you fucking go roll back the clips or like from 2 podcasts ago, I didn't say Caleb Williams was ass. I said he wasn't gonna fucking be good enough to meet the expectations that you have set in
Yes,
stone for him.
He is though. I don't have high expectations. I think he's going to be a good quarterback, probably top 12 in the league, probably by next year.
By next year, by the end of next year, he thinks
Okay, and obviously that's what fucking.
That
Yeah.
needs a big offseason for
Well,
the Bears.
yeah, exactly.
and they had a big offseason to prepare for him.
I-
They got DJ Moore, they got Keenan Allen, they got DeAndre Swift.
Okay, but
The only thing that
Allen's
they really
nice.
didn't do was beef up the O line. And even if
Have
you
you
do beef
seen-
up the O line, I really don't think they're going
have
to
you
do much.
seen Keenan Allen?
He's old.
Yeah. Well, we thought
Yeah,
that as I mean,
It's just a big name in the market.
Yeah, exactly.
he's injured.
but-
He's been injured,
Bro, I see the breaks
And-
he has now. He
And DJ Moore doesn't even look like he wants to be there.
I
doesn't.
wouldn't.
Like, what's like the draft plan for the Bears?
Even
Like,
though
in the first round, they're gonna have a top 10 pick. What position should they take?
A receiver.
You think a receiver?
Yeah,
Another
he-
receiver?
Because Keenan Allen's going to leave.
Yeah.
So
And the thing that why DJ Moore doesn't want to be there is because even though I think Caleb Williams is way better than Justin Fields, DJ Moore wanted Justin Fields. So even though like DJ Moore could say all these things like, yeah, he's my quarterback, at the same time it probably bugs because I think he went to Chicago because of Justin Fields. Right?
Probably.
Because he
if
was
they
so-
knew that they were gonna take him number 1. Everybody knew that they were gonna take him
No.
number 1. Everybody
No.
knew that.
No, because he got traded the season before, and Justin Fields was no one expected
The Bears to be that bad? Oh no, the Panthers.
the Panthers
Yeah.
to get the number 1 overall pick, and he was like, I want Justin Fields to be my
Look.
QB.
Yeah, because he did play good with Justin Fields.
Yeah, but at the same time, give Caleb Williams some time. Jaden, he has the similar stats as Jalen.
DJ Moore, come to
Jaden.
Pittsburgh. Come
He has
to
this-
Pittsburgh.
He might.
I-
Fucking Justin
would
Fields
be-
is there,
I would be
There's a chance.
very
There's a
happy.
chance.
I'd be very
but
happy.
you're gonna pay Russell Wilson a bag for no reason.
Not a bag. I
No,
think-
definitely a bag.
How many more years
Yeah.
do they still pay him? The Broncos. Is it just this year, or is it next year too? That they got to pay him $40 million.
I think it's.
Just
I
this
think
year?
I think it's this year. I don't know if it's next year as well.
If it's
but
next year, I think we're gonna re-sign him to another like $1 million contract. I don't think he deserves a bag unless
Hey.
he takes us to the bowl or takes us. If he takes us to the bowl,
so
he deserves a 3-year
so,
extension or
so,
3 years.
No.
so you think
that's not happening?
you think after the season he's having right now, he's gonna accept a vet minimum?
A meal.
And make the Super Bowl?
No, the vet minimum is because the Broncos are paying for his
Yeah.
salary.
But at the same time, he's gonna want more money.
Yeah,
He's been
that's-
playing good.
It's a business, dude.
I'm just saying is that the Broncos are
You
already
better not
paying
go
him.
off with Justin Fields, bro. You're gonna be turn your franchise back at least 5 more years. Justin Fields is fucking ass.
Yeah, Ev is a
Oh,
self-proclaimed.
now he says yeah.
No, I said yeah. Ev's a self-proclaimed Justin Fields.
I'm not a hater.
I haven't seen
Yeah, you
anything
are.
from Justin Fields
Thank you.
and
except for that one Bears win in the rain. But
yes, I'm just.
Justin Fields is.
How long are you
Do you
giving
think
Caleb
Justin-
Williams?
How long are you gonna? Yeah, how long are you gonna
How
give?
long are you giving Caleb Williams?
Give it 2 years. Give him
I-
after next year.
After
truly-
next
I
year,
give him 3 max.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Well, like
that's enough time to get the.
me, if he doesn't play good next year, then I would be like, okay, there's something wrong.
You gave Jalen. You gave not Jalen. You give Justin Fields 2 years. You gave him 2 years. You're calling him ass. last
No,
year.
3 years because he's been in the league for what since 2021.
Yeah.
So 3 years, and he's been ass. Dude, bro can't read a defense. I've told you this so many times.
Exactly.
But he the only thing he has that accumulates to talent is just his athleticism. He's not a good quarterback.
And it's not enough in the NFL. 'Cause
Just let him
Exactly.
learn. He's gonna learn.
He's been
learn.
learning.
No, he's gonna learn in a real
Um,
team that wants him there. Chicago didn't want him there. They didn't.
How do you know?
Yeah.
The players vouch for him.
Yeah, the players did. The coaches didn't.
Yeah,
The fans didn't.
because they.
You know what a toll it takes on you?
For what?
But at the same time, bro wasn't playing good. If you want your team to want you, play good.
Exactly.
Yeah, in that shit scenario.
What do you mean?
You're in the NFL, dude.
In 2021, Jalen Hurts made the playoffs, and everyone was calling for his head, saying that we didn't want him, right?
But y'all made the playoffs, and that's when they stopped.
Uh,
Yeah, y'all
We
had
got
a good,
stomped in the fucking wild card. I don't even know why we made the playoffs. I was so mad that game. Anyways,
Who'd y'all get stomped by?
the Bucks
Oh,
against
I remember.
Yeah.
that game.
yeah versus Tom Brady.
I'm just saying, like
Put that homie in retirement, Daniel.
they were calling. Yeah, but
fucking
y'all had a good enough team.
We did.
Yeah, so
See,
we're never having
funny.
two.
You think it's funny?
We're never having two
all
Cowboys
looking
on
away
the
'cause
pod
he knows.
again.
asshole.
Too little of an IQ with these two Cowboys.
Well,
fans.
he's more realistic.
He is.
Fuck.
He is. We do love Osh. And
Fuck
his-
you too, asshole.
I mean, y'all. You say some stupid shit about the Cowboys,
No, you. But
rather
the
have my
thing,
or you just say some stupid shit
no,
in general.
the thing about you, Rail, is you have good ball knowledge. You just let your hatred come away from the truth about anyone. You don't think Caleb Williams is going to be good because he paints his fucking nails.
Okay, you're going too far there. I don't like it. I don't like it, but that's not the fucking main reason. Chill out.
Why don't you think he's going to be good?
Why?
I have
Yeah.
reasons why, but I want to hear yours.
I literally fucking agree with the same
So
reason
you just
you
agreed.
did.
So you just agreed with me.
Yes, you're the one who brought up the topic in the last fucking or 2 podcasts ago.
You want me to go over why I don't think he's gonna be
I
good?
can't have a fucking third opinion if fucking
Well, like
the
what-
2
like-
main opinions are fucking right in front of me. I gotta agree with one of them.
Why?
And
You
you-
can have your own opinion.
Have your yeah, but like yours, you were saying he's not gonna be good, and when you said why, you just like piggybacked.
No,
on
but
what I
the
said.
yeah,
Just-
because the facts that you guys put together between the two of you, they're 2 different fucking facts and opinions. I agreed with yours more than I agree with his. I'm not gonna fucking
Okay,
sit here and
So
create a
what's
whole
the
new.
reason why Caleb Williams is not going to succeed in the NFL? Because you said that.
He's just not surrounded by good players, and I don't know if he's gonna have the time.
But he is though.
Huh?
He is surrounded by good players.
But he's not,
DeAndre Swift got carried by the Eagles online,
Yes,
just
he
like
did.
Miles Sanders
Yes, he
did.
did.
but he's not surrounded.
Keenan
by,
Allen's old and he's out of his prime.
Yeah, he's not.
Caleb Williams has to play good enough to stay just
Uh,
on the same team
I
to be good and get a good team.
I'm
around him.
1 year down of the Roma Dunze bust thing. He has not been. He's been ass this year.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean,
what
put him
people
as a
thought.
wide receiver too instead of Keenan Allen.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to.
That's why you
Yeah.
draft another wide receiver.
He's
Give
got
him
to.
time.
Caleb's got to stay good enough for the 2-3 years, whatever, to stay on that
himself
same
afloat.
team
Yeah.
before he starts being just a travel man.
Yeah, I call him like Trey Lance.
Who?
You don't want him to be turned into a Trey Lance where he's not like.
Exactly.
He's,
I'm just saying, don't let it
Yeah.
get to that
Yeah,
point. Don't let it get to that
But-
point.
I think Caleb Williams has a hot head from his Heisman year
Oh, he should have declared for the draft after
Yeah,
that.
because
I don't know why he wanted to stay in college, and then he got his ass beat. Started with Notre Dame getting his ass beat. Then he started crying on the field.
He got BTA'd every single game.
He got belt to ass for like 5 games in a row. And I know that messes with you mentally. And then
Sure.
I think he's in his head. He's like, why should I be the number 1 overall pick if we lost 5 games in a row? I'm like, yeah, because people were writing off of your Heisman. That's why you should have went.
when did he
But
say
do
that?
you?
No, that's what you think as a player when you're like, why am I being taken number 1?
I was pretty convinced that he should have been. He was saying that he wants part of the fucking team.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
you like
had he declared for the draft?
After his Heisman season,
Yeah.
I think he'd be much
Yes.
better.
I think the outcome right now would be
No.
different.
Who was number
would've-
one then?
because
Panthers.
yeah, that's why he wanted to fucking go back to college because the Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers were bad, but they're not terrible. They're still bad.
Who did the Panthers have that year?
Bryce Young.
No.
Oh, the last
No,
year
like-
before?
Like around their team, not just the QB.
Oh, around their team, they still had
The
Brian
MVP.
Burns. They had Jay Sehorn. They had
J.C. Horn's still there.
Yeah.
no, like at that point, that's what I'm saying.
They had DJ Moore, but that's it.
They had DJ Moore. Who else was
Who was
that?
the quarterback?
The quarterback.
Andy
they were
Dalton?
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
it was it was
Andy Dalton
Dalton.
and Baker Mayfield. That was when Baker.
Oh my god, that was a
Holy
horrible year
shit.
by Baker.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's when he went to the Rams and then balled with the Rams.
that one game against the Raiders on Thursday night.
I
It
got
was
him
like
that
3 days
contract
after he got back.
got
there.
But I'm just saying is that if he would have stuck it out, and then I think the Panthers will be better this year with Caleb Williams than they are right now with
Probably, because then they would have had their QB, and then they could have taken
No.
a receiver.
But because the Panthers are a dog shit franchise, the same thing with Bryce Young would happen to Caleb Williams. Bryce Young has a lot of potential.
That's true.
You've
He's a
seen
good
that.
quarterback.
I've
I
seen
like
it.
Bryce Young.
We do. There's really nothing you could hate on Bryce
Yeah.
Young, bro.
You know, Caleb Williams, he's a little immature, but at the same time he is mature. So, like what I'm saying is he could be a leader, which I like, but I think he gets in his head too much.
I don't think so
Sure.
because he could have been a leader when he was in college and he really didn't.
How
How
They
are you
lost
gonna,
5 games in a row.
how are you going to compare being a leader in college and being a leader in the NFL?
It transitions for sure.
No, it's called maturity. Do you know that college fucking athletes are kids, right?
That's like saying
They're our age.
That's like saying the same person.
Yeah, but they're not getting into
They're
league
our
at
age with a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of players like T.J. Watt was a leader. J.J. Watt was a leader.
Where did he go to school?
Wisconsin.
Exactly.
What's the point?
Dude,
Caleb Williams was really good in leading his team when he was with Oklahoma and won the Heisman.
Okay, but
Wait, no, he didn't win the Heisman with Oklahoma.
no, he
No.
didn't.
He won it
So-
with USC.
so
That
Cal-
year,
USC Caleb he's top dog over there. Like he doesn't have anybody to look up to on the field and off the field. So of course he's gonna be the hothead and
Yeah,
just
exactly,
be on his
bro.
own.
You can't say, "Oh, a college person wasn't a leader." You could be, but everyone matures differently.
Mhm.
They're fucking our age, bro.
yeah, some people have it. Some
A
people have
fucking-
it.
Fucking Ryan Williams is 17.
Yeah, what would you be doing with your money at that age?
Yeah, exactly. I know my dumb ass would be blowing it right now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Exactly.
but
Yeah, but then there are the players who don't. And those
Look
are
at
the
those
players that
$5
you
bets
see
for
in the
50.
league.
isn't he in the league?
No, like the leadership transitions to the league.
Yeah, and he's been a good leader. Everyone on the team likes Caleb Williams on the Bears. I follow the Bears.
Yeah, just because you like him doesn't mean he's a good leader. Like you could like somebody and be like,
What do you
"He's
mean?
not
There's
good
a
of
fucking
leader."
scenario where all the fucking players in the summer were like, "Damn, this kid's a good leader." Like fucking he told them like they were throwing trash in the locker room. He's like, "Hey, bro, pick that up." Like, the fucking trash man has a life, You don't have to fucking be just because you have it doesn't mean you need to use it,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, next year we'll see. Because Ev is saying he'll be a top 12 by the end.
Yeah, he will be.
Next
Mark
year.
my words.
Mark your words. Let's stamp it.
I'll kind of pipe down on the hate and the shit talk because I think it might be a little too early.
Exactly.
So,
Everyone.
All the hype he got, man. I don't know why you would win the Heisman. and
Well,
then
you've
decide
been
to stay
you've been
another
a
year.
you've been a fucking Caleb Williams hater
Yeah.
since fucking USC.
Yep.
So
Since I saw
You
it,
just
because I
fucking-
saw
you
it in
just
college.
finished saying that you weren't a Caleb Williams hater. Now you're saying yeah.
No, hater is not. I just
You just
I
said
saw
I don't
and
hate Caleb Williams.
okay. I've said hater. I'm not gonna say hater because that's what he is projecting me as. I'm
You
just
are.
saying is that I saw the flaws in him in college and called it back then and said I don't think it's gonna transition to the league. And
Why?
as of right now, it hasn't. He's still a rookie. He still has a couple years.
him and Mahomes had the same college tape. He transitioned, so why can't he?
Yeah, Mahomes sat behind a seasoned veteran and has one of the best coaches of all time.
Yeah, and that's what I hate about the fucking NFL because they start these young players way too early.
That's what Tom Brady also said.
It also goes to with the team that you get drafted to. 'Cause
Exactly.
Who was Chicago's QB when he got
Fucking
drafted?
when you have Matt, huh?
When Caleb got drafted to the Bears, who was the standing QB there?
I
Justin
don't know.
Fields.
No, because he was
Right,
gone
he
by
was
then
gone.
when he got
He was
drafted.
gone.
Okay, he was gone.
Who's a fucking backup?
Exactly.
What's his name?
So the
Tyson Banjit.
something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Agent?
So the team that you go to as a rookie, it depends how you're gonna turn out. When you go to a Bears team where you're gonna have to be number one
Exactly.
already,
But
you have no one to teach you morals and anything,
But
especially when you have a shitty franchise around it.
when you have Matt Eberflus as a fucking head coach,
Watch, this is all these reasons why I didn't think he was going to be good because he doesn't have surrounded with, like, you put him on the Eagles, you put him on the Steelers, you put him on the Chiefs, you put him on the Rams. I think that leadership and that culture that drives winning. That makes
Exactly.
winning teams.
how
You
old
put
is
him on the
Caleb Williams?
Lions, right? I think you put him on the Packers, you put him on the Vikings.
Yeah.
All these young quarterbacks, they love Kevin O'Connell, right? They love Dan Campbell.
But what you could say is
I'm just saying you got to put him on a team who has a winning culture.
exactly.
Yeah, because the first few teams that draft, they're the fucking shittiest teams. They don't have a say in who they.
Yeah, like Caleb Williams isn't really showing it, but he has more overall talent than a lot of QBs in this league. I only have like pure talent. I only could name like 3 quarterbacks that have better pure talent than Caleb Williams:
Name them.
Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Justin Herbert, and Lamar.
Yeah, that's fair.
You think he's
Oh,
more of a
that's
pure
fair.
athlete than one Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow?
Overall,
Yeah,
As
Joe
a-
Burrow.
as
Joe
pure
Burrow.
talent?
Raw talent,
Raw talent?
raw and pure talent.
Did you
I'm
not?
only taking those 4.
Did you not see Joe Burrow?
And Joe Burrow, yeah,
So 5?
5. But I'm not saying he's a top 10 quarterback in the league.
No,
I'm
you're
saying
just
off-
pure talent. Yeah.
Pure
Yeah.
talent, he's probably in the more of the elite side. But he needs the coaching staff to get him
Okay.
there. Like anyone.
So what
does.
what needs to happen for Caleb this offseason
He needs to get a good head coach
to be top 12?
to be 12-12. He needs to get a good head coach, good office coordinator.
you said another receiver, or was that
Get another receiver because I think Keenan Allen's gone after this year.
You don't think they should draft a lineman?
Draft
Or
a
get a
lineman.
lineman in the later rounds?
Yeah, you
I
try to find
there's a lot
skill.
of good linemen in free agency, which I think they could stack up on, and they have some good.
You just gotta
young
be.
pieces.
But again, this also the GM isn't really that good. Did he get fired too?
I don't think so.
So
But he could get fired. Still, who fires their GM in the middle of the season, except for the Titans?
they did do that.
I wish we
Yeah.
did.
Fired your own. Well,
Fire your
Ben.
owner.
I've been saying that for the past
Yeah, they fucking
15 years.
Who's gonna fire him?
Jerry Jr.
Fucking his
Well,
death.
No one, yeah. It's
or rail with a rifle.
not
But-
opposed
Just
to it. I'm just kidding.
God,
Kidding,
Osh on
kidding,
Sunday.
kidding. I'm gonna hire Josh.
No wonder you're in the standing room.
Better angle at his suite.
For
50
Shit, if we get our ass kicked, those standing room tickets will be worth it. Rather than fucking spending $700
I didn't pay for my
on a
visit.
seat.
800.
Yeah, y'all
No,
are
no.
crazy for that.
Yeah, they were
It
800.
was worth it. They were badass seats.
Yeah,
and we
they were
got
sick.
whooped. But
Yeah,
next
that was
year-
an amazing experience.
Hey, next year we got to get VIP tickets, like field level suite.
Oh,
We will. I
Bro,
don't give a fuck. I'll pay a band for that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy for y'all to just be mid.
bet.
We're not talking. We're not going there. I'm just saying for the
All right,
experience.
sure.
Most loyal
All right.
fans, though.
So I feel like we did a lot of deep diving. So Max, I know you were talking with me in the DMs about.
What was he saying? Does he like Caleb Williams?
He does.
Okay.
Every time I like shit on him a little bit, he always back straight just is like this, and I'm like, bro, at this point I'm just messing with you a little bit. But I think
Have him on the pod.
we should. I think we got to do a little weekend trip to Las Cruces because he lives in Las Cruces. We'll take the equipment. We'll
Osh's place.
do a.
Yeah,
Gosh, I'd be down.
That would be pretty
Set
cool.
it up on the couch. In the
that would be
chairs.
cool. Just chilling.
I'd be down.
For real. So, all right. I think we did a lot. Is there anything else we should dive into? Anything interesting happening?
Okay, Rail. Name your top 5 teams in the league.
Top 5 teams this year.
Right in the league. Yeah. What? Oh,
Duh.
of all
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
Daniel.
my
What
bad.
the fuck?
My bad. I didn't know where you were going with the top 5.
No, name the top 5 Cowboys in the 90s.
Okay.
No.
No.
Yeah, fucking
Anyways, go on.
Oh,
Lions.
Lions at 1 still?
I'm not putting them in order. I'm just naming 5.
No,
No,
put
in
them in
order.
order.
well, you have to go look at him.
No.
I'll give you my 5 while he thinks.
Okay.
One
I can think I just
is the Bills, 2 are the Eagles, 3 are the Lions, 4 is the Vikings, and 5 is the Chiefs.
I still think right now,
I would do that, but I would switch the Eagles and Lions. Wait, you put the Eagles at second?
Yeah.
I'd go Bills, Lions, Eagles, Vikings, Chiefs.
that's fair up until the Lions game because we don't know how they're gonna play with their injuries.
Yeah. David Montgomery's out.
It's a big loss.
R.I.P.
right there.
Knuckles.
Mostly that.
And then
that's just- that's just
they
like
only
that.
have like 17 players on IR on defense.
Yeah.
F,
And they just lost Carlton Davis.
your top 5?
Number 1 Eagles, number 2 Bills, number 3 Vikings, number 4 Lions, and number 5 Chiefs.
Josh?
I would say Bills first. I'd put the Eagles at second, Lions at third, and then 5 is definitely the Chiefs. 4,
So pretty much what Charlie said.
The Vikings.
yeah. Vikings is it's a toss up, but I'd probably
Yeah,
put
but
them
They're
there
all
just-
they're all similar except
Yeah.
the Eagles at first and me.
I was
just
going to
swapped
say,
the
we
Eagles
all
and
have the
Lions.
same top 5, just in a different order.
Yeah, because we even talked about this before.
Eagles.
we even started.
I will say this: Eagles do have a chance to become the best team.
I think we already are,
You
man.
guys,
I
like
think
you
you
said
guys have
earlier,
it's very
Mm.
close, but like it always just goes down to
I
like
hate to admit it, and I hate to
opinions.
say it, but like you said earlier, you guys, this is your guys' best shot at where you want to go.
Yeah.
Do I think it's gonna happen? No,
Bro,
but
engaged Josh Allen is a force to be reckoned with. Since being engaged, he has no turnovers.
Well,
One negative play, which was a kneel down at the end of the game,
Well, he's-
and 1,000 yards total.
Shout out to Josh Allen because he married my childhood celebrity crush.
no,
Haley
he's been
Steinfeld is-
playing really good since.
Womp womp.
That shit must be good or something.
Jamal Murray type shit.
Huh?
Dude,
Jamal
have you
Murray type
seen-
shit.
Have you seen?
Probably.
Have you seen
Oh.
Haley Steinfeld?
Yeah, bro,
How
she's-
pretty she is.
That's what I'm saying.
fuck
That's
yeah.
something.
Like
For
she's
real.
a very attractive girl. Like shout out to him.
For real.
He's a
On the next
billionaire.
pod, our top 3 snow bunnies.
You know he's a
Transitioning away from football.
what a life Josh Allen has. He's
For
you
real.
know the
For
best
real.
player in
For
football
real.
right now.
My funniest ones are those tweets where it's like, "Look at me, I'm Josh Allen. I'm marrying Haley Steinfeld. I'm the best quarterback, and I get to enjoy my
I've
life."
seen those.
And it's just Josh Allen highlights, bro. Those are so funny.
Yeah, dude. What a life he has.
And the Bills deserve it too, man. They've been bent over backwards.
They've been
bent over since
cursed.
the 90s, bro.
Yeah, wasn't it further than that?
What's your guys' Super Bowl prediction right now? Go.
As of right now,
Lions, Bills.
He's sticking on that.
I am.
He's
Eagles,
sticking on that.
Bills.
Right
Sorry.
now, yeah, Eagles.
I'm just saying, just because the Lions. Just
I
so,
I
so
hate to say it, but
Chiefs.
yeah, it's gonna happen.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Eagles,
I
Chiefs
wouldn't
again.
doubt it. I wouldn't doubt
It's
it.
gonna
wouldn't
happen.
doubt
They're
I want the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. I need my rematch.
run
Is
it
that what-
back.
Is that,
Run
what
it
you're-
back.
is that what you're predicting though?
No. I
Bills?
say Eagles, Bills.
Eagles, Bills. So I
Yeah.
got Eagles,
If-
Bills,
it's
Eagles,
gonna-
Bills.
It's
Lions,
gonna be
Bills.
It's gonna be Chiefs Bills in the AFC Championship again.
You think so?
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
I
Oh, yeah.
truly, I fucking
Ravens.
really hope.
Ravens
the
in the
Bills win.
playoffs.
Put these
Ravens in the
put these
playoffs.
predictions
aren't
up on the screen, Charlie.
I
like
will.
you did
I will.
like last
I did in
week
the last
for
one,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, that was
So-
cool.
We're predicting, yeah. So we
Yeah.
did.
Mm-hmm.
We all have the Commanders, us 3.
Mhm.
Just kidding. I have the Eagles. Cause
You have the Eagles.
it's
I
just
want
the
the
best.
Commanders.
Or what?
to win,
So
but
2-2, you have the Commanders winning against the Eagles.
I want them to.
Because I think we kind of went over it, but just so I know to put it on the screen.
I think right now the Eagles are playing a little hotter,
A
and
little.
and the Eagles are gonna just
Beat the shit out of them.
dominate.
We all know you guys
Dominate.
Dominate.
I truly hope you're right, but
So are
If
you
it-
low on the Commanders pick, or are you?
I
Going
am.
with
I
the
hope
Eagles?
they. I mean, I
You're-
don't-
picking the Commanders?
Who's
I
gonna
don't know,
win?
I don't know. I haven't. Who's gonna win?
Yeah, don't say I hope who's gonna win because we all know you hope
Yeah.
the Commanders win. But who do you genuinely?
Well,
think-
actually, no. I already said earlier. I picked the Commanders by. Who did I say I wanted to win by 10? No, I
No,
picked.
yeah,
that was
but-
your game. No, give me the Commanders by 3.
has
so according to Rail this year, we should have lost to the Ravens. We should have lost to the Steelers. We should have lost to the Commanders first
twice,
and we should have lost to the Bengals
and the
What?
Packers.
and the Packers. So we should be what? Fucking
6. So 8-6
8-6 right now
per rail.
per Rail. So
Ball knowledge is at an all-time
keep-
low.
keep picking against us.
No, I'm
I
not
love it.
picking.
who? What's the biggest game McDaniels has played so far? Jaden McDaniels.
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 I was like,
Jaden
who?
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
His biggest game was probably
Against the
Bears.
Eagles.
the Eagles and the Steelers. Probably were his 2 biggest games.
Yeah, and he lost both of them.
lost
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. Fucking McDaniels.
All right. So
I was about to say
It sounds better.
The Timberwolves.
It sounds better. It sounds better.
He had a good game against the Bears, didn't he? Or no?
no,
No,
he had the
what?
helmet. No,
He
that
had
game
the
was
helmet.
awful. Yeah.
Yeah, that game was horrible.
Pulled his shit out of his ass.
Yeah,
All right.
he ruined the Bears season though. So
All right,
fuck
Josh,
Jaden Daniels.
fire up the computer. So I think that's it for NFL.
I don't think there's any other big games this weekend.
I
I know
don't
you guys
know.
picked the Bucs.
Oh, wait.
Cowboys.
Vikings Seahawks.
Vikings
Vikings.
easily,
in
bro.
Seattle?
Vikings easy.
Yeah, the Packers went to Seattle and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, true.
So, we kind of went over our predictions, but just a little refresher. Notre Dame kicks off tomorrow against Indiana. We all have Notre Dame,
Yeah.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
right, Josh?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, too bad we didn't save these predictions for this
it's
week.
alright. Yeah.
So I'll put these on the screen. I'll put the bracket. I'll find a way to put the bracket on the screen.
Indiana's QB is who?
He's all right, man. He's been balling, but
I think-
their biggest
yeah.
win was, or their biggest loss was OSU. They got beat down, and then their biggest win was Nebraska, who's been mid.
Yeah, Indiana hasn't really played a tough schedule,
Right.
so
So put it. Okay, this is Josh's. So we went over ours, but we'll give Josh's is going to be right here on the screen, and then we'll put the rest of ours.
I think
Yeah, from where
I
we went
think
off
Penn
last week.
State just
We'll just
dominates
individually.
SMU.
We're just going to individually go about the matchups.
You want
and
to go
then-
about them again?
Yeah, just individually, so we could put our bracket prediction
Okay.
scores. So, Josh, SMU to play the whiteout Penn State Nittany Lions.
Penn State, dude.
Penn State.
SMU is they were a toss up and just the luck of getting in there.
I also had Penn State. I think they picked
Yeah, we
SMU.
picked no,
Penn,
we picked
Penn
State.
State's Penn State,
I picked
dude.
Penn State.
It-
You picked Penn State.
Yeah.
You got
I
S.
picked
We could go back and run it if you want me to pull it up. I can.
How
We
much-
could run it, or
how
we
much
could
are-
just
How much are we betting
Yeah.
on that game?
None.
Why
What?
not?
Why?
Let's
I'll
bet
bet on my freaking betting app, bro. I'll win more money if
On
I
which
bet on my
game?
betting app.
on the Penn State SMU.
All right. So Josh
Oh, so
has
he's going
Penn
SMU?
State.
Yeah, he's going SMU.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then we'll go over ours after
That,
he does
last week,
his.
me and you had a lot of the same picks.
All right,
Yeah.
Josh, Tennessee or Ohio State,
Ohio State.
Ohio State has one of the best
Columbus.
rosters in college football right now.
but
And there is a but it's more of a likely to happen than the but. They need to play good.
well, that's how you win games.
Well, obviously, but when Ohio State doesn't play good, they lose.
Again,
Oh.
well,
That's how you lose games.
Exactly, but you
guys,
know
they
what
need
I
to
mean.
score more points than the other team,
To
and
win.
then they'll win. I call that a hot take. All right.
More teams need to
What's
start
his name?
thinking
Will
about it.
Howard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Will Howard's kind of.
Shout out Will.
He just needs.
For real, we always shout out Will chasing cars and shit.
He needs to play football. The whole Ohio State team needs to play football, but they still dominate Tennessee.
So, all right. So now you got Clemson and Tejas.
Clemson.
You got Clemson?
I think that's what I picked last
Clemson's
week.
schedule has
Ah,
been.
I
Texas.
don't, I don't
has been
remember.
who?
Actually, that game I don't really remember. I think it was Clemson. I don't know.
I got
I
Texas.
thought I was wishing.
Where's Clemson played?
Clemson, their big win. They won the ACC championship versus SMU. They really didn't beat a whole lot. Their first loss was 34-3 against the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, week one.
Yeah, they got fucked.
They did. But that was week one. They've come a long way. I just think it's Dabo, but is it really just like it's not prime Dabo?
No.
I think they go into Texas. I think that they should start Arch Manning. But
Who do you got?
I have Texas.
Yeah.
If I picked Clemson
Yeah.
last week,
Yeah, I have
I'm
Texas.
switching it up now just because the game
I'll
hasn't
stick with
happened yet.
Clemson.
Texas is still just. They have a better roster and better. They've been through games like this before.
Yeah. All right. So you got Texas. Okay. We're not gonna do the whole bracket just because. Are you gonna be on next week? Or you mean?
On
Actually,
Monday.
they don't even play up until the end of it's so weird. Obviously they play this weekend. They don't play until New Year's Eve. So
Oh,
next,
so there's still gonna be another podcast between.
yeah,
now
there'll still be another
Yeah, oh, yeah,
podcast
that's
in
right.
between, and we'll have Josh. If he's not on it, we'll have him submit his predictions since he's on here right now.
Mhm.
So I think let's go to Rail and then Ev, and then I'll go. Give me who you have in each game and one reason why.
Tell me.
One reason that they're gonna win. One reason why.
Oh, no, fuck.
So
Fuck.
we're just gonna go in order. We're gonna start with Notre Dame because they play tomorrow.
I don't know college ball like that though, and I can't go for nit.
Not nitpicky, just be like you can just be like Notre
I didn't
Dame's at
pay
home,
attention.
Notre Dame's in the weather, just something like that.
All right,
While Rail locks in, Ev, you go.
because I've been watching the games, but I haven't been
Well, I got Notre Dame. It's at home,
One reason.
and then they're just way better. Indiana.
Way better.
Those are my reasons too.
Yeah.
All right.
Penn
You got
State,
Penn
SMU.
SMU.
Yeah. SMU's not beating Penn State on a whiteout game.
The whiteout's not at night though.
Yeah, but at the same
It's still
time,
the same atmosphere.
Yeah, at the same time, it's SMU. They're not gonna go far.
OSU versus Tennessee.
OSU, but that's gonna be a fucking dirty ass game.
Dirty.
It's gonna be like 16-13.
Dirty dog.
And
Texas
Clemson.
and Clemson. Well, one, you hate on Quinn Ewers a lot, but I think he's a good quarterback.
He is a good quarterback.
Zai.
Nah, he's good.
He know Diego Pavia.
Fucking yeah.
Rails head popped
So-
up instantly.
Who
So-
beat Bama?
If Arch Manning's gonna start next year,
Yeah.
Are they going to the national chip?
I don't think so. I think Oregon goes back to back.
Oregon's fucking
Shout out the
insane.
Ducks.
Oregon's insane.
Quack.
That's my college
motherfucker.
team, but
Puddles.
Puddles.
For real. Shout out Puddles.
Yeah, give me Texas by 20.
By 20.
Damn.
Yeah,
I can see
It's
that.
gonna be a big.
yeah.
I think it'll be close early on. So Daniel, you locked in?
Yeah.
All right. No, so we'll start Notre Dame and Indiana.
Give me Notre Dame.
Give
Okay.
it a second.
Any specific reason why?
They're just a lot better.
They're just
I've
dominant.
seen a few of their games.
Penn State, SMU,
Penn State.
rocking with the
Yeah,
whiteout.
the atmosphere. Like I said, I think I said it last podcast. I want to go to one of those games.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
For real.
I'd probably want to go to them before any other like
College.
football. Yeah, 'cause I mean,
I think that's one of the
biggest
best
college
atmospheres to
football
go to.
Yeah.
fan.
All right.
OSU, Tennessee.
OSU.
Why?
They're just fucking
Good?
Yeah, fucking very good.
Texas, Clemson.
I picked Clemson earlier, and I'm just gonna stick with it. Fuck it.
Rocking
Why
with
not?
Clemson,
Fuck
man.
it.
Clemson.
I have nothing.
So one team's got to upset,
Damn,
right?
yeah.
One team's gonna
Fuck-
upset.
Fuck it. I
Right.
don't have a reason for that. Just
It's never all the one seeds in March Madness. Remember that. It's never all the one seeds.
it's
All
not.
right.
It's also
So I'll
very
go a little bit
different
more
sport.
in depth just because I watched pretty much all these teams except SMU because SMU's just been really quietly good. All right, Notre Dame. That's my team. One, I think we're gonna dominate.
Wait,
Yeah.
real quick. Going back to my reason.
Go
Remember
ahead.
last week I said I was gonna support you for the one time on the Notre Dame game. So I got you on that.
All right, Notre Dame. Jeremiah Love is so underrated and so good. If it wasn't for Ashton Genty and Cam Scattaboo, he'd be talked about way more. Riley Leonard, he needs to learn to pass the ball because we're a run-first offense. I just think the opponents that Indiana has played, they're not ready for a snow game in South Bend with
It's supposed to be
Jesus
cold, huh?
Oh, yeah,
Cold.
bro. Yeah, at home, cold, snow. We run the ball well. We're running it all over them. I think Jeremiah Love goes for like 175 and 2 tuds. And I think we win handedly. Like I think it's close in the beginning because of the weather, but I think as the game goes on, it's just the fatigue and Notre Dame's been there before playing in bigger games. I think it's just gonna separate like that. I think we just run away with it at the end. Going now, the whiteout. This is my upset prediction. James Franklin does not win big games. I think the last win against a top 5 team, but SMU's not a top 5 team, but the last big game that he has won, they had a gentleman by the name of Saquon Barkley on their team. Saquon Barkley is now in his 7th year in the league. It's amazing how this man still has a job. Sick. My apologies. SMU. They come guns blazing. They don't run their main focus is not to run the ball hard. And Penn State is not, a sit back and coverage. They want to beat you up front. And SMU is not going to play that game. They're going to be like, you're going to have to beat us through the air. You're going to have to make us run the ball. So give me SMU to make the upset. Because I just think the whiteout, they're really not that good in whiteout games. Statistically, they're not that good in whiteout games. And then, an 8-9 isn't really an upset. But give me Tennessee just because
over
Ohio State. Because
Who's their QB? Nico.
Ubala.
Yeah.
That might be racist. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, it's like Evalavia or something like that.
But
I'm just saying, Tennessee
I don't think their
Last
offense
week,
matches
or-
up.
a couple weeks ago against Michigan, Michigan's like,
Michigan's ass this year.
hold on, we're gonna run it, and we're gonna run it really well. We're gonna beat you in between the tackles. And OSU's like, fine, we'll play your game, and they lost because they played Michigan's game, and Tennessee runs a lot like that. And I just think that OSU, they're not built for it. They're not built for it. I think the pressure is too big for Ryan Day as a coach, yet again, and I think Tennessee pulls off the upset. And then I think Texas is kind of gonna stomp all over Clemson just because Dabo coaches like it's 2018 and he has Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence. He just doesn't. He hasn't adapted with the times, and I think that's really just gonna be his downfall. So give me Texas at home in Austin, and I'm just so excited for this. I think it is a little messed up that they scheduled. I'm not mad that they scheduled Notre Dame for tomorrow. I'm just mad that they scheduled the 3 other games for tomorrow plus the NFL because I think they overlap. If they were like bam, bam, bam right after the other, that might be the greatest Saturday of all time. But they don't, which is a little messed up to both. So like fans of both college football and the NFL like I am, because obviously I'm going to be watching my Steelers try and make a playoff push versus a team that I don't really watch. So it's kind of nice that Notre Dame plays tomorrow. So that's my take on it.
What time do they play tomorrow?
6
They're
or
in
7.
Albuquerque, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shouldn't even put the wall.
I
I
might.
need to watch it in the movie.
Yes.
Put it on the big screen.
Of course.
Screen share.
Screencast.
Share it.
Yeah, we're going to
Everyone's all
movies.
put on Mufasa. I'm on. No. Notre Dame's in the clutch right now.
Love just broke it 70 yards.
For real. So, yeah. First 12-team college playoff. We're excited, boys. Was there anything else you wanted to add on anything else before we wrap it up here?
I don't think so.
No?
Let's go get dinner. I'm hungry.
Let's go
Yeah.
get dinner.
Daniel's gonna hop on Dant for his 40-point performance.
Oh yeah,
That was pretty crazy.
let's give Daniel his 30
I wasn't-
seconds of UNM glazing
I
real quick.
wasn't, I wasn't there this game, but you were there, Josh, right?
Atmosphere wasn't as high, but
Well, yeah, it's a Wednesday night or
It's because Rhett wasn't.
yeah,
there.
Wednesday night, and you know, what I mean, it's coming around the holidays, so nobody's gonna be there.
I've never seen you on TV. Are you Louis the Lobo? Secretly?
Yeah, right.
Do some more glazing, Daniel. What are you doing? Y'all won big.
No, I'm not gonna glaze.
Oh, the one time he doesn't want to glaze.
damn.
No,
On the
but,
hot
but
seat.
Dan
I wouldn't want to glaze you and
Nope,
Emmy.
that's it. 30 seconds is up. All right.
Fuck you.
You'll get your 30 seconds next week. No, if y'all win again, you get a whole minute.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
shit,
59
well,
Damn.
seconds.
By the end
Damn.
of the season,
That
I'm
team
just gonna
doesn't
be like-
deserve a minute.
Each win I get 3 minutes.
you get 30 more seconds each win.
That's a lot of seconds.
But that's wins consecutively. Once you lose, you have to go on a 1 minute monologue.
Start over
As to
again.
why y'all are bunts.
Damn.
let's
Let's give
that
him 5
conference-
minutes to talk about the Enum State game though.
We talked about that last week.
What are up?
I'm not revisiting that. We went.
Yeah.
Josh, what's up?
Guns up.
Picks up.
Guns up, bitch.
That was so good.
So fruity. So fruity.
Yeah, Dad, you don't do the gun thing? No? You go the little stupid thing,
I don't do any of that.
you howl. I bet you howl at the
Just
pitch.
fucking watch the games. I don't fucking do none of
It's
that.
like,
I don't do any of that.
I bet
Homophobic
I bet you
shit.
definitely howl. You like act like a dog.
Oh,
You
I've
like-
seen Daniel House.
No, you have not. Shut the fuck up. Hey, you're all right. You're pushing the limit.
All right, I think we got to end the podcast with we got to end the podcast with Daniel howling for the one time.
Fuck no. I
No?
don't do none of that shit. I just watch my fucking team.
Do it,
play
real.
East.
Do it.
No, you got me
Do it.
fucked up.
Do it. Do it.
Bro.
Do the roar.
Shut the fuck up.
I think everybody's gonna want you next week to howl.
No, I'm not fucking howling for
Would you
anyone.
howl if y'all won the chip?
No, we won it last year. I'm not gonna fucking howl.
No, the real chip.
Oh, that's not happening.
This is a discussion for another day. As oh my
Daniel
God.
goes delusional.
Yeah, Delulu. We call him Delulu
What?
Dan. Delulu Diddy Dan.
For what?
So I think we're wrapping it up as we're starting to spill off a little bit. But thank you again for tuning in. We should be getting another episode up before Christmas, or maybe it'll be at Christmas. So yeah, maybe a little Christmas Day upload will be nice. So thank you again for tuning in. Shout out Josh again for coming in and stepping in. So we'll put a poll. Andy or Josh after you watch the episode. The winner gets to come back.
We have to put them in a ring together.
Oh,
Fight for the fourth
Andy would
spot.
kill him.
If Andy wins, it's racist.
no, if you win, it's racist.
Andy's
Oh, I said it
Andy's
first.
got that rice power.
Yeah.
All right, let's we're gonna end it before we get taken down. So thank you again for watching the Yap Sesh. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys.